Hey everybody, it's me, Marquita. I am bagging up that whole container over there is like 1 cup to 1.5 cups of rice. And then I'm doing the beans are already, that storage bin, the black one, is already beans, and I had lasagna. It's beans, this is the beans, and then rice. I got one more bag of rice. It's a 20-pound bag of rice. But I'm bagging it up into smaller containers. What's today? Today's the 2nd of February, 2025. I'm making this video because I think that I might be dying. Like, not today. And I know everybody's gonna die, but it's just okay. So I really can't explain it, but I thought if I am, at least I'll have this. Hi, baby. There's my Ori. There's my little Ori baby. I am, like, my bones is in pain. I'm in pain. I had a bone scan, but that was before the port. So that was before June the 11th. Why would you cut off? Okay, so I had the bone scan. Don't play with me. Don't play with me. This tablet. I had a bone scan before June the 11th, and it's July the 2nd, and I haven't heard anything about it. But I think even if it did show anything, and I am dying, I know that it's not, and it might be, because I haven't looked at the Midas Touch today, but it's not final, but it might be final, that people is getting taken off of Medicaid, Medicare, SNAP benefits, SSI, veteran, like the different benefits. I don't get SNAP. I don't. I wish I did. Like, I would love. Okay. I really think it might be brain cancer. And I'm only saying that because of the simple fact, like, it could be sinus cancer. Because, like, right now I'm smelling like chlorine water. Just as I was talking. And this has been happening since February of 25. Like I said, it's July of 25. And I looked up the symptoms, and they're like, oh, well, you got an extreme sinus infection. I don't have an extreme sinus infection. Maybe it's brain cancer. That would make sense. Maybe, you know what? I just realized yesterday on July the 1st was 10 years since I got my VP shunt. Maybe it's leaking. Because they said you're supposed to get it changed every 10 years. But I guess I'll die because, one, he's not going to touch my brain again because he messed up the first time, and two, I guess I'm going to die because I'm not letting him touch my brain again. Because this time he might kill me. And because he did the brain surgery, he has a monopoly. They have to ask him. Any doctor that I go to has to get permission from him. It's my brain. It's my body. He messed up. And I literally have had my VP shunt for 10 years and 1 day. But like I said, all the symptoms started in February. I've always had, I've been in pain. My head has been in pain for 10 years and 1 day. That is constant every day, all day. It's my normal. But gradually, I have been getting worse. And maybe the VP shunt is leaking. And I have been telling every doctor that I went to since May of last year, of 24, that I don't know if it's the artery or what it is in the back where the tube goes down, like the right side of my neck, in my chest to go down to my stomach. It's like there's a bulge, like it's not hard, so it's not like a mass. It's like swollen, but it's like if the tube is rubbing against it, maybe that is inflamed, but it's been like that since May of 24. And because I don't have a neurologist, and the neurosurgeon released me from his care September of 2015, I had my double brain surgery on July the 1st, 2015. So the last time that I seen the neurosurgeon was September 2015. And the day I was to go in for a doctor's appointment, his nurse called and said he wanted me to cancel the appointment because there's nothing else that he could do for you. Okay, what do you mean? Like, okay, I literally only got the brain surgery because I was diagnosed with pseudotumor cerebri, which is false brain tumor. That's what it stands for. And I was taking water pills, and then my body stopped reacting to the water pills. And I then started getting spinal taps, and my body stopped reacting to spinal taps, so we went back to the pills. Then my body stopped reacting to the pills, and then it was like, it was the last one before we decided the brain surgery, that like my opening pressure, I think was like 20 or like 25 or something like that. It might even been 20. And like my closed pressure was like it would get down to like 16. And then but they said 15 and up is okay, so they would get it down to like 16. Well, my last one before surgery, the opening was like 25, and then the closed pressure was 18. But my spinal fluid just stopped. It was like it stopped. And then they did the closed pressure, and it was at 18. But they were not going to re-stick it because it's already... Hi.
Don't get high all night.
What?
She called me dramatic.
Why are you being... why...
I hit my finger.
Okay, you're not... Okay, well, don't call her dramatic if she hit her finger.
She had no sympathy for me if that was her.
Well, sympathy is not... It's not a two-way street. You have sympathy just to have genuine sympathy. Did you cut it? Is it bleeding?
Yes.
Okay, let me see.
But then you came to me, blame me that you got her. Now that's extra.
It's not just...
Yes, it is.
Please
We're
let me
taking
finish.
sides now.
I'm not taking those sides. I am listening to the story. All I said is you have empathy. It's not a two-way street, because I have empathy for a lot of people, and they are not going to have empathy for me. Let me see your finger. Okay. Now, do you have a Band-Aid? Please don't go outside. I didn't say... Okay, put hand up.
What I say?
Ori, please, baby. I'm gonna... Ori, baby. If I put this aside, are you gonna cuddle with me? Okay, do you have a Band-Aid, Savannah? Well, put tissue, go wash it, put tissue on it, and then get some tape and tape it so that it don't get dirty. I think we got not Benadryl, we got peroxide. No, not alcohol, Gary.
I said peroxide.
Okay. I really think I may have got brain cancer. I really do. It's like
those stickers, I think, are downstairs in between the box downstairs. You might have to use those stickers to hold it together temporarily. Don't know where you take that.
I don't know. I really do think. I think I might be dying. It's because, I am in a ton of pain, and I keep smelling poo water. And I looked it up, and it was like, that's an extreme sinus infection.
Take you to the hospital.
Well,
You get a train in life.
it's not that, I don't smell it all the time. I only smell it every once in a while, and then it's like a drain. It's like drainage, like for like a minute or something, and it's like poo water. But it's like right now I don't smell it or anything, so, but it could be also, today is 10 years and 1 day since I had my VP shunt. And you're supposed to get it, my spine hurts.
You need banana?
Huh?
Banana?
No,
Protein?
no, I just,
Also, no, another reason. They were playing without me.
who was playing with
I
that?
understand that. They were leaving me out. I was doing that to give you some space. No, you left me out. You said, we'll leave you out. Yeah, and you said you're the worst ever, so now I got regret.
Van,
You are.
come
I
Stop,
on.
we're home then.
I don't regret.
Hannah, you know I always...
We're done. Shut the windows. You're done. You're done tonight.
Okay, what's
Yeah, but then
up?
I calmed down, and then Innocent just flashed me with the juice. I told him. I said, I just left. Yeah, and you're still mad. I have a valid reason to be mad.
Okay, look. What do I
I know.
always... Both of you, what's the rule?
I don't.
What's the rules? Y'all are each other's best friends. That's why I don't let y'all go outside by yourself. Because if one of you don't have nobody to play with, Hannah, you know that's always been my rule.
I know.
Savannah, you know that's always been my rule. I do not want y'all to leave each other out. That's why everything that I do in twos. And that's including, I do not want y'all to pick your friends over each other. That's why when y'all were in public school, I fought tooth and nail. I was like, I don't want my kids in separate classrooms because they are each other's best friends. And when they put y'all into separate classrooms in first grade, in kindergarten, what happened? Like, y'all, they did not want y'all to eat lunch with the other kids because of your medical problems. So what happened? They put y'all at a table by yourself to eat while your other classmates. And then I fought. I'm like, I want them in the same class. And then they're like, well, they can eat lunch together. And y'all two was the only two that was at your lunch table. Because I fought. But I could not get y'all in the same classroom. And that's what happened also in first grade too. Second grade, when COVID hit, y'all, yes, was in the same classroom. But that's because it was easier for one teacher to teach both of y'all. But if COVID didn't happen and y'all was in school, they were not going to let y'all be in the same classroom. But the only reason why they did that is because y'all was in the same room. So it was like there's no use of having two different teachers on two different computers to teach two different kids. And then afterwards, what happened? I finally got it to where, okay, y'all do better at home because y'all learn different. And every year I'm fighting for y'all. And that's because I do not want either one of you to be left out. by your friends. Y'all are each other's best friends. That has always been the rule since day one. If nobody plays with one person, you play with the other person. You play with the other one. Hannah, you know that's always been my rule. Savannah, you know that's always been my rule. And yes, I understand y'all have different friends. But anytime, do you remember when y'all went to Big Harper's birthday? I think it was Harper's, it might have been her 8th birthday, because I think y'all were like 7. And when y'all went to the birthday party, Hannah had all kind of friends.
Wait.
And then Savannah only had like one friend. And then what did I say? Hannah, go with Savannah. Savannah was having the best time of her life. But I freaking cried. Because I'm like, Savannah only has one friend to play with. And it wasn't even somebody from the party. It was just somebody at the jump gym. But all y'all friends that y'all had on the gymnastics team was not playing with Savannah. And I cried. And I said, Hannah, do not leave Savannah out. Yes, I know Savannah. She gets in her head and she makes her own time. But if she wants to play with you, Hannah, please include her. If she goes off to herself and she's content, then okay. But if she's not, if you know how she is, you make friends way easier than Savannah. All I'm asking is do not leave her out. Y'all are each other's best friends. So if she wants to play with you and she don't have anybody to play, please.
She didn't even ask me to play with her.
She said that you and Anastasia left her out.
She was at the plane, and I think she was on the plane.
Okay,
but
but
she never asked if she wanted to play with me.
did you ask to play with her? Okay, well why didn't you ask to play with her? You let me go through that whole big speech, and I'm thinking that you asked to play with her.
No, she didn't. She just got at the plane. I didn't want to. Because they were
Okay.
for you.
Okay, well, okay. You didn't tell me the full story, Savannah. I went into that whole big old spiel, not knowing the full story. I cannot protect you or Hannah if I don't know the full story. You said that they left you out. I'm assuming, and yes, I assume because I'm an ass, but I assume that you asked to play with them and they said no. I did not know the full. If you didn't ask, Savannah, I cannot get on to Hannah if you didn't ask. But if you want to play with Hannah and Anastasia on the porch, not off the porch. What time is it? What? Huh?
8.
Is it 8? If it's 8 o'clock, it's time to come in. It's 8:28. Tell Hannah and Anastasia y'all can stay out on the porch. If her aunt or babysitter says that she can't be over here on the porch, then you can be on the porch and Hannah could be on the porch and then she could be on her porch. Right, she lives just a couple of doors down. Well, then y'all could be on each other. You can be on our porch and she could be on her porch and y'all can talk like that. But other than that, on our porch. Because I don't, it's getting late. And you, okay? So that's what you can tell Hannah and Anastasia. On our porch, nowhere else. And I'm trusting y'all.